Welcome to the Music Plug Podcast. Join me, your host, Pentadrums, as I take you through the captivating world of Uganda's music industry.
Sometimes I just sit there and hum something to myself.
That's why you listen to the song. It's like, love me, I no go treat you bad.
So there's a moral right and an economic right.
Catch all the exclusive interviews featuring musicians, songwriters, producers, and many more. The Music Plug, a double dose of vibes and info. Welcome to the Music Plug Podcast. I'm your host, Pentadrums, and this week's episode is featuring Stannah. He's a rising singer that you should be looking out for. Stannah, you're most welcome to the Music Plug Podcast.
Thank you so much, Pentadrums.
Yeah. So, Stannah, I'm really glad to have you on the Music Plug. I remember we should have had this podcast, I think, 2 weeks ago, but we had to reschedule. Isn't it?
Yes,
yeah, I think the good Lord had not permitted us to have it. Yeah. You know, sometimes we have our plans, but God has his own plans as well.
Yeah.
And sometimes our plans are not in harmony with his plans. Yeah, but I'm really glad that we are now having this episode. So, Stannah, I want us to kick off today's podcast with this track.
Wait a minute, let me fast talk to ya for a while, cause tozinanga Tostama kakana, omozeke gwenko baguguna wa yasama, banaba kato mozeke bako batonka gula Musa wanji, dwala wanji mbwegula Tuncha, wana mwala kari wawangula Shenkobe, Stannah banabanji, betega, bagala majan
You want insincerely.
So, Stannah, first off, I think I didn't do justice to your profile. So tell our listeners a bit more about yourself before we delve into this conversation.
Hello guys, my name is Stannah, aka Bagonza Shafiq Alvan.
Bagonza Shafiq Alvan.
Yeah, Shafiq Alvan.
Yes.
Christian student, songwriter, instrumentalist, and singer.
Yes. Yeah, you had it straight from Stannah. So Stannah, the song we've just heard, Afraid. I hear them afraid of me. Them afraid of me. Yeah. But I failed to really get the real gist. So what is the central message of this song?
A year before me deciding to start off my career, I was helping out a musician called Chenkobe. Yeah, in studio here and there. He's quite famous. We used to work together in studio. I help him out where need be, the production process, the vocal process. And he used to always want me to do my own music, and he thought I was always afraid to put it out there. So when he noticed I had released my first song, his gesture to supporting my career was him deciding to give me a collab, and we titled the song Afraid, because we always thought I was afraid to do my music, but to him it was a way of him sending me off, and he's like, you can now have your own career.
So before that, you had a track out?
Yes, I released my first track in 2022 at the end. It was called Mpola. Yeah. Mpola was my first track. Yeah, we were in studio with my producer, very talented Chief D. We were in the same band. So when he started producing, I used to come to his studio. And one day, I was writing for someone else. I decided to write for myself and sing something and then put it out.
You know, you remind me of a certain friend of mine when he was starting out his career. Sometime back, he had like a whole lot of lyrics, but he had not gone to studio before. So he was approached by a friend who told him that, you know what, my brother is offering to pay for, the studio fee. Okay. So it was his first song. It was a collaboration. Yeah. But the night before, that day when they would record, the guy didn't sleep. He was just fantasizing about, what would happen in studio. He was just like crazy about, getting in studio. I wonder what the experience was like for you before you did that very first song that you're talking about.
music has always been a fantasy. So everyone gets those chills before you get into
You had the
studio.
chills?
Yeah. They are actually positive chills. Like it's exciting to finally fulfill that thought.
Yeah.
And put it on a track. You get. I remember back in high school, I used to have my guitar in the dormitory and would play around with it, and always that happiness that came out of there, me with some of my friends, I would love to channel that into the music. I get. So that fantasy always built up. My first day, I actually, when I first voiced myself, I was like, no, that's not me, because the studio voice was different. But after a while, I started loving my voice, and people loved it. My manager loved it mostly.
So you've hinted on guitar.
Yeah.
So right from high school, they could allow you to go with the guitar at school.
Yeah, I was in a Christian school, a Watoto school.
Watoto?
Yes, it's called Hope High School, Nachireve. So they nurtured the music and instruments were always around. We used to lead worship. We used to play instrument in church. So through that, you were allowed to have a guitar in school. Literally everyone who used to play instruments had their own personal instrument. So that's how we come to have guitars in dormitory.
Oh, that's really amazing. Nice to hear that, because I also went through your profile, and I figured out something that you've been around church choir. You've been in participating in church choir for quite a bit of time.
True.
I wonder what your experience has been in the choir, and also how has it impacted, your singing skills, your competence, some of the things that really feed into your growth, musical growth.
Growing up, my whole family loved music, and the more correct way to do it was to always find it in church. So I was always around church and nurturing my singing skill in church. And when I got to the school, the Christian school, I joined the band, and it was a church band.
It was a church band.
The school has a band. You lead worship. So, through that I joined, and how it has impacted me is when you're singing in church, they actually teach you how to sing, how to write, how to play instruments. They vocal train you. They give you direction musically, and that has helped me channel that into my career.
You've written some gospel songs, right?
Off the record. Not, I don't put, even if I don't write a gospel song, I never put my name on a track. I'm always a ghost writer. I never put my name anywhere I've impacted, unless it's through production. But if it's writing, I'm a ghost writer.
So when did you start commercializing music? Because that is a transition as well, isn't it?
True. In 2020, I was helping out in a studio in Nigeria, and that's when they started paying me. So through that, I got actually more motivated to commercialize and start doing my own. In the future, I would love to have my own studio and teach other people how to do what we do. And also through my music career, I'd love to have some money off my music.
Definitely.
It would be nice.
Definitely. It keeps the fire burning. You get it? Because again, you have to keep the lights on.
It's true, you do.
Yes. But of course, it's really amazing to also achieve that from what you love, from something you're really passionate about. And that's really amazing. So what are your future prospects for your music?
We are putting together an EP very soon. The dates will be released on my media platforms. We have an EP incoming, a few collabos on there. I will not jinx.
Lots of
lots of
amazing stuff in the kitchen.
Amazing stuff there. We're actually having a single drop late this month. With visuals to it. So basically we have more coming. I would love to put out projects every year, and this year I'm going to do exactly that.
You're really so competent and good at the guitar. If someone wanted to hire you,
you can reach me through my medias,
through your handles, right?
My Instagram, WhatsApp, The contacts are there, email, and you'll get some of these skills.
Okay. Wow, that's really nice. So we are now right into the last segment. The last segment of the Music Plug episode for this week. And in this segment, you're going to give us a cappella or a sample from one of your songs. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Drop a dangerous punchline.
Baby, let me talk to you, holder. Oli motora kafesini karora.
Kasuka punchline.
Wana kweli masiva controller.
Give us some juicy a cappella from one of your songs. All right. Take it away. We're just ready.
Okay. She likes Louis, Gucci, Prada, Fendi. Hatalina Sente, she is gata ended. Bobolina Maja. You are the man. As a soft girl, she's always on a trendy. She's a material girl. Everything is gonna be checked. She never give it up, no, nah, yeah, everything is gonna be priced. So hair on fleek, nails on point, shopping, your woody weekendy, trips to Dubai, bikinis on a yacht.
I'm a sister up in the place right now, give me this, stack up the thing.
And you can call me Stannah.
Yeah. So that is Stannah. He's one of the artists that should be on your radar. You should look out for his music.
Yeah.
Stannah, it's been really great to have you on the Music Plug. I just want you now to give your parting shot. Give us your parting shot. Tell our listeners where they can get your music. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure being here. And to everyone listening, thank you for tuning in, for watching, listening again. And you can follow me on Instagram, Stannah, Stannah, on all media platforms. And you can find the music on all music stores, audio music stores, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Still the same name, Stannah, Stannah.
Stannah. Right, that's Stannah, and this is episode 8 of the Music Plug podcast. Big thanks to all our listeners for tuning in. You can get the Music Plug on MCI Radio UG, and you can also connect with me on all my socials under the name Pentadrams. My guest has been Stannah, a rising singer and songwriter. You should look out for his music. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. God bless.